There has been a phenomenon affecting our school system for the last 50 years, the achievement gap. The achievement gap is defined as disparities in academic performance among underrepresented students such as low socioeconomic status, minorities, and first-generation college students compared to the more privileged students. The Coleman Report, a study published in 1966, found that the average black student in the 12th grade placed within the 13th percentile for both math and reading, while 87% of their white counterparts scored above them. In 2013, the National Assessment for Educational Progress reported that in math, the average black 12th grader only scored in the 19th percentile, and for reading, the 22nd percentile. This gap in education has been reportedly caused by different factors such as poverty, peer pressure, teacher quality, parenting, summer effect, and many more. There have also been many proposed solutions to the problem. Researchers and professionals have suggested improving teaching, creating effective preschool programs, and changing school culture. A recent innovation has been the dual enrollment programs. Dual enrollment programs allow a high school student to enroll in college courses and to begin to obtain credits early. In 2002, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation decided to take dual enrollment programs a step further. They developed the Early College High School Initiative. The Early College High School model was built to help underrepresented students earn an associate's degree while still in a high school located on a college campus. The goal was to help first-generation students, English language learners, and students of color to access college easier. This initiative was expected to directly affect the achievement gap. As of 2010, there were more than 240 early colleges located in 28 states and D.C. The schools host about 75,000 students, with 2/3 of the students being Black or Hispanic, and 60% were eligible for free and reduced lunch. There has been various studies done to show the effectiveness of the Early College High School Initiative, and they all have shown the same thing. Early college is working. Early colleges have lower dropout rates. 92% of early college students graduate compared to 69% nationwide. The students are also having more success within school. The University of North Carolina at Greensboro did a study where they randomly placed students of the same background in either an early college or traditional high school. In the early college, 79.4% of minority students and 81.5% of non-minority students are completing Algebra 1 successfully, which leaves a 2.1% gap. But only 57.3% of minority students in traditional high schools are completing Algebra 1 compared to the 70.9% of non-minorities, which accounts for a much larger gap of 13.6%. From these results, we see not only that early college students are performing at a higher level than traditional students, but also the gap between minorities and non-minorities performance is much smaller. We see similar results with the successful completion of English 1. In the early college high school, 87.4% of both minorities and non-minorities completed English 1 successfully, leaving no gap. While at the traditional high school, 76.5% of minorities completed English 1 and 85.7% of non-minorities completed it successfully, creating a gap of 9.2%. Other studies have shown the success of early college students compared to traditional high school students post-graduation as well. 81% of early college students enroll in college compared to 72% of their underrepresented peers at traditional high schools. Out of the same students, 25% of early college students will complete a college degree compared to the 5% of students from traditional high school. At 76%, early college high school students are enrolling into college immediately after high school at a higher rate than the national average, which is 68%. From these results, we see a remarkable difference in education for all. But how exactly are early colleges producing these results? Many studies related the results to the positive school environment that a small early college fosters. The early college allows for more of an individualized schooling experience. Students therefore reported that they were able to build better relationships with teachers, staff, and their peers. Inevitably, they felt more supported because of this. Support from a group of people eventually helps an at-risk student stay more on the track for success. Early college high schools are providing underrepresented students with small, encouraging environments and other opportunities they otherwise wouldn't have. The early college high school model could slowly close the achievement gap.
Created using Powtoon.